Well, on to Somalia now. Authorities say a new joint offensive by Somali and U.S. forces is weakening al-Shabab. But despite a coordinated campaign to neutralize the militants, deadly attacks continue to claim lives. CGTN's Abdulaziz Billow has more from Mogadishu.
Friday's strike killed 20 militants, including a ground offensive by Somali forces. It's the highest death toll recorded from a single U.S. airstrike in the country in recent months. According to the U.S. Africa Command, the strike took place 50 kilometers northwest of Kismayo, after U.S. military personnel and partner forces came under attack from al-Shabab fighters. The identity and the ranks of those killed in the attack remain unknown, but Washington has stepped up its aerial offensive in the region after it lost 2 soldiers in the past year. Lawmakers from the Jubaland region are now calling for a major offensive to flush out militants who are using the rural farmlands as a cover to recruit, train and launch attacks against allied forces.
Al-Shabab remains active in Middle Juba, controlling an entire region. It also controls rural farmlands in Lower Juba and Lower Shabelle region. It's from here that the group conducts its operations. Therefore, we need to act now and very fast so as to end the deadly attack.
Meanwhile, al-Shabab has claimed responsibility for 2 car bombs that detonated near a main road in the center of the city, the latest in a string of deadly attacks to rock Mogadishu. Increased attacks against government officials, security forces and civil servants was the topic of discussion this week as lawmakers criticized the country's leaders for failing to address insecurity. A planned security meeting called for by the president last week failed to take place after regional government suspended ties with Mogadishu. Last week, a veteran member of parliament survived an assassination attempt on his life after a bomb fitted under his vehicle detonated, killing his driver. Days later, government forces opened fire on a school bus, killing a 9-year-old schoolgirl. A businessman was also shot dead with a machine gun while stuck in traffic, and a female student was killed inside her own university. Police say that most of the perpetrators in these attacks remain at large, but they've made progress in arresting some of their accomplices, who will soon be presented to court.
It's unfortunate that 7 years after dislodging al-Shabab from Mogadishu, we are still unable to contain threats from the group. We are left wondering, why did our soldiers lose their lives? We need a new security strategy, not for Mogadishu only, but for the whole nation.
Experts say that recent attacks in the city by al-Shabab is a message to the government that despite losing territory, it remains a growing threat in the East African region. Abdulaziz, Billow, CGTN, Mogadishu, Somalia.